Welcome back to Penguins on Air, the show made for EOC students by EOC students. We're back in the studio, feathers fluffed, microphones defrosted, ready to bring you another glide through campus voices, creative sparks, and the people who make EOC feel like home. Today's episode starts with Breaking the Ice, where we sit down with one of our advisors, Larry, and learn a little bit more about the person behind the clipboard. After that, we drift into Echoes from the Ice, with music from another familiar face, advisor Noah Anderson. And finally, we spotlight one of our seniors, Aubrey, and her cosmetology project that's all about skill, creativity, and confidence. Let's slide in.
Time to crack into Breaking the Ice, where we uncover the wonderfully human side of our advisors. Today, we're talking about Larry. Steady, supportive, and always ready to help, Larry is the kind of advisor who somehow keeps everything running smoothly without asking for the spotlight. But everyone has their moments, and while Larry might not be rocking rhinestones or singing about work 9 to 5, he definitely brings his own quiet rhythm to EOC. Reliable, kind, and always there when you need guidance, he proves that not every legend needs a stage. Some just need a desk, a smile, and a lot of patience.
My advisor is Larry. Oh, he's a pretty interesting guy. He's got a lot of stories. I mean, whenever we have private meetings, I feel like he always works in a little story from his life, and they're very welcomed. He's had a very interesting life. And for example, he played with the founder of D&D, which is I feel like he should brag about that more. To be honest, it's pretty cool. Yeah, he's just a very knowledgeable and interesting person.
I think Larry is great. He's really nice and calm, but he also does a good job of being helpful and like stepping in with things when he needs to without being too intense about it.
Something. Well, I would say on Fridays, we play like all sorts of little history games, and history is definitely my favorite subject. So he plays into that a lot. We have like this kind of period guessing game where we guess the year where all these events took place. We have this game where we organize different events based on when they took place. It's really fun.
I think probably the check-in questions. I just think they're so fun and I like getting to know everyone better with them.
Our check-in questions are great too, yeah. Last year we went to this like kind of this game center. It had like laser tag, arcades, mini golf. And we did that with Chris's advisory. That was really fun. From this year, we went to a llama park, and that was also really enjoyable. We were able to walk around a couple llamas and learn about llamas a lot. So, yeah,
So
I just have an obsession with llamas. Yeah.
it's very intense, honestly.
hmm Macaroni and cheese. I don't know. Macaroni and cheese like seems simple, but it could be super complex, and it's like a comfort food. I don't know, and I don't know. I mean, Larry's a pretty comforting guy. Best advisor. I would say Larry. I feel like it's a tie between Noah and Brooke.
Yeah, I also think Larry's the best. I joined the school kind of recently, so I haven't gotten to talk to as many advisors as Kevin has. But Larry is great. And second best, probably Michaela. I have her for math, and she's just really fun and nice.
I feel like he'd probably bring like flint and steel or something, like something to start a fire to like alert someone, and just because I mean fire is a very valuable thing to have out in the wild, and I'm sure Larry would know that, or like some kind of like water filter maybe.
Now we waddle into Echoes from the Ice, our weekly look at the music flowing through EOC. This time we're featuring someone you may already know from the classroom. Advisor Noah Anderson brings music into the halls in more way than one. Whether it's through teaching, creating, or performing, his sound adds another layer to the EOC atmosphere. Today we're highlighting his music and the way creativity can live alongside guidance, structure, and learning.
My name is Noah Anderson, and I run Noah's Advisory. I like to create beats using FL Studio. I'm still learning how to create my own tracks or mix tracks. So right now I use a couple different tools to create beats out of things that other people have created. I've never been much of an artist when it comes to drawing or painting or that type of art, like mixed media. So my creative outlet is music. I think it's one thing that I can do where my brain just kind of turns off and I can just like make music and enjoy it, and like the stress is gone. So it's really a way for me to like not only create but also like de-stress. My favorite part, so I like the beginning where I'm just kind of like trying things out, but I think outside of that is like the end, when everything just like clicks and it all falls together and sounds like something I want to listen to. It's kind of that like, I don't know, the light bulb goes off and I'm like, okay, this sounds great. So some of my favorite artists, I didn't know this, but like while I started listening to them, I wanted to learn more about them. And I learned that they do the whole process. So they do the, they write their own lyrics, they produce their own beats, they do the production, they make choreograph their own music videos. So they do it all. And I think that's a really cool thing to be able to do. So I think just by like, I guess to answer the question shortly, it would be that from other artists and like the way they do things. So I like, my main type of music that I like is like rap or hip hop. So in that realm, I like Hopsin, Tech9, Eminem. Who else do I like? NF. In terms of like inspiration too, I think NF is one for like my own beats. He's one of the same people who does like everything. Outside of hip hop, I really like Bruno Mars. I listen to a lot of just like random music. Like I have this huge playlist, and like I don't typically listen to full albums, so I have a lot of like random songs from random artists. It was something I was interested in for a long time, and growing up I played piano, so I guess have like a pretty well-trained ear, but I didn't want to learn like piano or guitar, so I was like, I'm just gonna like buy a MIDI keyboard and buy some software and just like try it out. And from there, I just kind of like almost every day I'm doing something on there. Absolutely. I think there's a lot of positives that come from writing music or creating music. And like I mentioned earlier, my creative outlet, that is music. So I think it's important to have some sort of creative outlet because it gives you the time and it gives you time to just like do whatever. Like you can just throw something together, you can learn, you can, there's just a lot of positives. So 100% I would. So I typically make more like hip hop beats. So like heavy bass, good rhythm. But I also am kind of dabbling in other areas, but I would say my focus is hip hop and rap.
Next, we slide into Ice Age, where we converse with our elder penguins. This week, we spoke with Aubrey about her cosmetology project. Her work explores the art and science behind cosmetology, from technique to self-expression. It's not just about hair or makeup. It's about confidence, care, and helping people feel like the best version of themselves.
Aubrey's project reflects the dedication and creativity that seniors bring to EOC, and it's a great reminder that passions can turn into real paths forward.
Hi, my name is Aubrey. I am a senior. I'm in Larry's advisory. My senior project is on cosmetology. I really like working on hair and doing nails. I started dyeing my own hair when I was in 4th grade, and I just really enjoyed it. I'm hoping to get better with my skills, and I am hoping to learn more about the chemicals that are in hair products and nail products that could be dangerous for people. I am looking forward to understanding how much it costs to run a salon. My advice for future seniors would be having multiple ideas for a project just in case one falls through. After high school, I plan on going to cosmetology school and hopefully either open my own salon or work for a salon.
That's it for episode 2 of Penguins on Air. Thanks for sliding by and spending a little time with us. We'll be back soon with more voices, more stories, and more EOC spirits echoing through the ice. Until then, keep your headphones frosty and your days penguin approved.
EOA
EOA
signing
signing
off.